Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Its mission to seek out strange new worlds, but none as strange as us, of course, new lives and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before. Captain's log stardate 491652.4. We are on our way to the Orion sector to meet up with the rest of the Third Fleet. They are currently engaged with the Romulans and they have entered Federation space in full force. We have been ordered to rendezvous with the Third Fleet to fend off one of our deadliest foes. Helm, how long?
Not long.
I need a more accurate report than that.
Bloody backseat drivers.
What was that?
Nothing.
I could have sworn I heard you say...
Approaching the fleet now, Captain.
All stop!
I'll stop, Mom.
Zoe, give me an analysis report.
Sensors indicate that the two fleets are frozen in a single moment in time, Captain.
Yes, I can see that. Why are they frozen in time?
I'm a Vulcan, not a magic 8-ball.
What?
Oh, nothing. I'm working on it now. I should have an answer in a few hours.
A few hours? We don't have time for that.
Actually, we have all the time in the universe, Captain. It's them that don't seem to have any time.
Well, in that case, I'm off to the holodeck to run a simulation.
Good idea, Admiral. Let me know what you find.
Captain, I have my results. It appears that one of the Romulan warp cores was hit by a phaser blast, which caused the artificial singularity in their engine to collapse in on itself, causing a moment in time to be suspended.
Bloody Romulans! They can't build a warp core like everyone else. No, they have to be different, didn't they? Pointy-eared hobgoblins.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Captain, this passive-aggressive behavior will not solve the problem we are currently facing.
Passive aggression?
That was exhilarating.
What did you find out?
Find out?
From your simulations?
Oh, I didn't mean I was running a simulation on this situation at hand, Captain. No, I just spent 3 hours enjoying the Ryzen beaches with a couple of Orion slave girls.
That is it! You lot are by far the most incompetent crew I've ever served with. How did Captain Conti ever survive you lot?
Well, I'm afraid to say he didn't. Uh-oh!
Run for your lives!
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Question of Trek. I do apologise that we did do a show last week, however I came down with a bit of heat stroke due to spending all afternoon in the garden doing gardening. I neglected to protect myself against the sun, so for several days I was out of commission, so I'm very sorry about that.
We've told you before, stop stroking the heat.
No matter how often they ask.
Wow.
Like the Miami Heat basketball.
Do you see the abuse I get on this show? See this?
Yeah,
Oh, you love it. You love it.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I may enjoy abuse in the bedroom, but not on the show. Anyway, so
Welcome to Question of Trek After Dark.
So before we go any further, I'd like to first of all thank Joseph Petrick for his €5 donation to our PayPal. Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
also, let's see
Thank you,
who's with us. Let's see who's with us in the chats. We have with us James MC. Hello, James MC. Simon Higgins. Glad to see you always here. Kapato, I see they're now combating the episode starting late by moving the start time from 9 p.m. GMT to 9:30. It's always been 9:30.
No, it hasn't. We moved it a while back, but it wasn't always 9:30.
Hello all. I put 5 gallons and 14 minutes late. Oops, wrong franchise. I put 5 Federation credits in. Oh, super. Random Menace says, I'm betting 5 fuzzy slippers on 10 minutes. My goodness. Honestly, we don't need this abuse. We can go anywhere for that. Gordon says, sup, guys. Hello, Gordon. Good to see you.
Sup, Gordon.
Guys. Thomas Potts says, oh my God, only 6 minutes late. Yes, well, you know, we have our moments. John DeMarco. Hello, John DeMarco. He says, greetings all. Burwellian. Relatively punctual greetings. Well, relatively punctual greetings to you too. Who else with us? I think that's pretty much everyone. I think
we strive to provide relative satisfaction.
We do.
My mouse is so slow; it's not functioning properly. Okay, so thank you. So welcome back to the show. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but as always, our wonderful team captains Zoe Kirk Robinson and T. Dowd are with us, and joining Zoe is Dan Decker, and joining T. Dowd is Cinnabon Bunny, who also goes by Asian Kyle. Apparently, I don't know, but yeah. So
it's a Strange New Worlds reference.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, because that guy's called Kyle.
You should know. You've seen it. You should know.
Well, he's not in the show all that often. He gets 1 or 2 scenes, and then you don't see him again until the next episode. So it's easy to forget. Well, with that out of the way, let's have a look at today's scoreboard and our 2 teams. If it works, yay!
Does it work?
I don't know. Your scoreboard, you tell me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So please, no correct answers are put in the chat. Only parody answers. So the first team, there are 4 lights, will consist of Zoe Kirk Robinson and Dan Decker. And there are 4.5 lights, will be T. Dowd and Cinnabon. So that's out of the way. Let's go back. Also, if you want to take a moment to take a screenshot of our Riker bonus card. Bingo card, rather. And now you've got that screenshot. I think that's enough time. We can take that off. Okay, super. So,
sorry, we're taking things off. This definitely is Question of Trek After Dark.
I said we'd take this off, it's not like I'm talking about clothing here. I mean, I can start taking my clothes off if you want, but I want money for that.
We should do a special episode, strip Question of Trek.
Okay.
But we have to do it in the winter so that I can wear many, many layers.
No. Normal amount of clothing, minimum of on the upper body, 1 t-shirt, 1 top, and trousers, underwear, and socks, or skirt, or whatever.
This is my final episode of A Question of Trek. I want to thank everyone for tuning in.
Bang goes the case for the prosecution.
Gordon says he's game. Let's do it.
I'm on
anyway,
final episode.
So, without the way, let's get into round 1. Round 1 consists of 10 questions. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. If a team cannot give an answer, they have the option of raising their shields, to which the question is posed to the opposing team. If they answer correctly, they get the point. If they're unable to answer, then the team to whom the question was originally posed gets the point. Okay, I think that's pretty clear. Cool. Let's bring up the first question. Who's going first, by the way, this week? I think T. Dowd's going first. Yes. Okay, your team's going first. Okay, so there are 4.5 lights. How many actors have portrayed the character of Captain Pike?
Dear.
3.
1, 2,
3.
3.
The Cage, Menagerie, and the new show. 4, and the movies. The 2009 movies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
What's the answer?
4.
4.
Okay. Jeff, let's bring up the answer, shall we?
What?
There's
We're missing
4.
one.
You're
It
missing
is
the
Should
guy.
be 4.
I demand
Yeah.
a recount.
There
You
are
are- you
4
are-
pikes.
Bruce Greenwood from the Kelvin.
You know, I kept looking at that answer and going, that can't be right.
You are correct. I
Oh,
forgot the
no.
answer
It is
from the
4.
episode Menagerie.
We are
course.
so gonna crush you
That's
guys.
my fault. So you get the point. Well done. Let's
Plus
give him
a-
this point.
Plus
Well
maybe
done.
a helping out point.
A half point for the half point.
You are correct.
That was my mistake. I do apologise. I'm very sorry. I forgot about the actor from Menagerie who played Pike in the beeping chair.
I reckon we deserve a point for that, but Zoe also deserves a point for that. There are 4 pikes line, so they cancel each
Great.
other out at the end of the day. I think. Very
I
good.
think we should give them both an extra point.
Oh, okay,
and
give him both
points.
an extra point.
And points. And points.
But that's the last time that'll ever happen. Okay.
Until next
Now,
time.
I do have an excuse. I've been ill. I've been home from work since Friday.
Oh,
So
get well
I'm going to
soon.
use that. I'm going to use that as an excuse.
It takes a village to raise Naomi's questions. Don't you worry about it.
Take the village to what? Sorry?
It takes
Look,
a village
would it
What
be a
takes
Star
the
Trek
village,
show if we had
darling?
some continuity errors?
to produce such a lovely show as this one. What was conceived of?
Moving on.
I was just about to remove a point then, but well saved. But I've got my eye on you. Anyway, so next question is for there are 4 lights. Let's bring up the next question. Jeff, pay
Do we
attention.
have to?
Yes, we do. Not much of a show without the questions. Before Star Trek, the motion picture, Gene Roddenberry tried to bring back the franchise with a new live-action show. What was that show called?
Star Trek on ice.
Star Trek.
Oh,
And,
Zoe's
and
on
it was
fire
basically
today. Woo.
the skates were, nacelles upside down, basically. That's how that worked. I'm going to say Star Trek Phase 2.
Yeah, I agree. Star Trek Phase 2.
Wow, let's see what the answers say. Well, guys, you are correct. It was Star Trek.
Yay.
The sexy years? Yeah. Well, they haven't had me on the show yet, baby.
Random Menace says, Legally Blonde is sassy today. Well, I want to say sass is apparent in this episode, obviously.
Wow.
Especially
Thomas
from-
Potts. I liked Thomas Potts's little answer there. He says, Professor Brainy Speck, strip A.Q.O.T sounds better than the last Strange New Worlds episode. I agree. Not by much, but I do agree.
There was nothing wrong with that episode. It was a goof
Oh, it was
episode.
dreadful.
Oh,
Dreadful.
it was a fun episode. It was like that episode in DS9 where imaginary beings start coming to life and start running amok on the station.
That was a bloody awful episode.
That was a fun episode.
It had Rumple fucking Stiltskin in it.
Look,
That
we can talk
episode
about
was
Star
better
Trek, but
than
we gotta
Strange
leave
New Worlds.
Religion out of this. Deep Space Nine is
Unbelievable. Just no appreciation for Star Trek. Anyway, but
What?
anyway, back to the next question. This one is for there are 4.5 lights. How many Star Trek television series have been produced?
Oh, that's a trick question.
I'll accept 2 different answers because Naomi and I went back and forth on this one a little bit.
That's a trick question because some of them aren't produced; they're just sort of allowed to happen.
Well,
I know, like the animated series, the original,
like the Emmy Award-winning Threshold.
Threshold.
Well, no. This isn't per season, and I know you're going by series, like in the UK, where each season is a series.
Collective whole show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry, are we using the
each-
American series or the British series?
Right.
The American.
All right. I'll rephrase the question. How many Star Trek television shows have been produced?
Oh, okay.
Are you including Galaxy Quest?
That's a movie.
That's a movie, not a show.
There's a TV show in the movie.
Oh my god.
So
I must say, though,
original
I have to give
series,
Zoe props for
animated original
acknowledging the Emmy-winning status of Threshold. That's how you put proper respect on that episode.
TNG, DS9, Voyager Enterprise.
For makeup effects, for those wondering.
And the 4 Discovery, Picard, Strange New Worlds, and that other cartoon. So is that 10?
Cartoons, so it's 11 or 12? I lost count.
Well, I had TOS, TAS,
Yep.
TNG, DS9, Voyager Enterprise,
Yep.
Discovery,
Yep.
Picard, the cartoon, and then Strange New Worlds. Am I missing any?
One more cartoon, so 11.
The Orville
how many cartoons are there?
Strange New Worlds and Prodigy.
Oh, Prodigy, right. Okay, so then, so I've got 11.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
11.
11.
11.
Well, we had a bit of a discussion on this, but let's see what the answer. Let's see what the answer says.
Short tracks.
The thing is, now this is the thing. As far as I'm concerned, really, short treks were bonus content. As far as
I would think that it's part of this. What's that show called? Discovery.
It still counts as a different show, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but again,
it is officially listed as its own series.
Yeah,
I remember this discussion stroke argument from before. However, you did say you would accept 2 answers. Was one of them 11?
One
yes,
of them was
I will
11.
accept 11. Yes.
I have one question though as well. By produced, are you differentiating produced from aired? Because they also kind of produced Star Trek Phase 2. There was a set built and everything. They were casting people, doing shooting calls and all sorts.
Okay, all right. You know exactly what we meant, Zoe. Okay?
I didn't. That's why I'm asking. Because that would have been an extra value. That would have been 13.
Well, I thought it was going to be a trick question for just the ones that were on TV, not the streaming shows.
Ooh, fair.
Gorilla's random thoughts. Unfortunately, we didn't forget the Orville because the Orville is not a Star Trek show. It's Star Trek-esque, but it's not a Star Trek show. I'm very sorry.
It's a love letter to Star Trek.
It is. Okay,
so well, don't forget Deep Space Nine.
Zoe, I take your meaning on that. They never finished production of
that is true. Yeah,
Phase 2.
Okay, let's give. There are 4.5 lights at point. Well done. Okay, there are 4 lights, and the next question is yours. And Gorilla's random thought says, yes, it does. It replaces Discovery and Picard. There was no Discovery. No, see, that's what Strange New World does. It sort of erases those mistakes.
Some pretty bold claims this evening. I hope.
Strange
I
New
still,
World
Some
is a great show.
I still say Strange New World, Discovery, and possibly even Picard are actually in a new timeline. Something has split the timeline again that we haven't seen yet, and that's why there are lots of continuity issues.
Well, until Paramount agrees
Well-
with you,
Well, I tell you
Yes,
what,
but
then.
just because Paramount doesn't agree doesn't mean I'm not right.
Well, in that case,
You wait till
well, you
I
could
rule.
be right.
in
They're
that
just-
case, then Voyager is in a different continuity as well, because that show completely violated
Every
every
episode was in
canon.
continuity.
Voyager is in a completely different timeline, but you've got to also remember that Enterprise changes the timeline as well due to the Temporal Cold War. We may well be watching a new set of continuity simply due to the fact that the Temporal Cold War happened.
And that's why she's captain of the team, folks.
And speaking of temporal cold wars, we're now going to go into the next question for There Are 4.5 Lights.
Great segue there.
Did
Wait
you
a
just
minute.
say
No,
that the
it's-
new question was for There Are 4.5 Lights? Because it's ours.
It's our
She
question.
did.
Oh,
She
I'm
did.
sorry, my mistake. Sorry, there are 4 lights.
Don't go sandbagging.
Okay, anyway, come on, question. My goodness.
Don't
Okay.
get so pushy.
Which chief engineer came up with the skeletal lock as a method fusing the targeting scanners for transporting?
Ooh.
I know this. Put your shields up.
Captain Decker, would you be agreeing that that's Trip Tucker?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Trip Tucker because that sounds
Come
like a
on.
very early. It sounds like a very early technique when transporters weren't so great.
Yeah. We'll go with Trip Tucker.
Are you sure that's your final answer?
Well, I'm kind of thinking, what was the Forge maneuver? But I don't think that was about targeting sensors. So we'll go with Tucker.
Okay.
Wrong.
Oh!
Fred,
Oh,
I was sure that sounded like an early thing.
it was an
also
old
sounds like a
marquee
Balana
trick.
thing, you know?
Oh, hang on. That's from that. That's from the episode with the self-aware missile, isn't it?
No, it was from the episode. I think it was from the episode Scorpion, where they had to lock onto Harry, Kim, Tuvok, and Chakotay as they couldn't beam them through the Borg cube.
Damn. I have to watch Scorpion again now. Oh dear. I have to
darn, there
watch
goes
one of
the
the
new
best
Voyager
episodes of
rewatch.
Voyager.
It's very good.
Okay, it wasn't Scorpion, so I was right. Okay, so unfortunately, no points for There Are 4 Lights. So There Are 4.5 Lights. The next question is yours.
I was sure it was an early effect.
Let it go.
I can't.
How many humanoid characters did Major?
How many humanoid characters did Major Berry play? Major Roddenberry play in Star Trek?
No. Well, she was number 1. She was the nurse.
Troy's mom.
Luoxana Troy. Humanoid. Well, she was a ship's voice, but I'm guessing that doesn't count.
That's the only three I know.
Sorry, could we have that question again? Hear it.
How many humanoid characters did Major Roddenberry play in Star Trek?
She did a lot of voices in the animated series, so that's a tricky one. She was the nurse, and then she was like one of the Lorelei girls, and she was. The funny thing is, because she couldn't change her voice, so she always sounded like she was talking to herself.
Yeah, but that's true of most things produced by Filmation.
They had to actually ask George Takei to stop doing it but Jimmy Doohan was very good. He played tons of voices.
He did.
You could always tell the guy who voiced He-Man in the Masters of the Universe cartoon when he was playing one of the other characters because he just sounded like He-Man.
But without the booming effect.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Cinnabon, I've got 3. Like she was number 1, she was Nurse Chapel, and she was Luoxana Troy. But I can't unless there's like obscure ones. Can you think
those
of
are the
any
only
more?
3 I know of, so I'd go 3.
We shall say 3 with a margin of error either way. No,
3.
going up.
That's an interesting answer. We should see if
So
you're
glad
correct.
it piqued your curiosity.
Oh, Imrest. So,
The thing
Oh,
is,
you were counting the animated one. Okay.
because see, originally I wrote 3 because I never counted the animated one either. But
You have an animation bias.
no,
TAF bias.
Jeff-
TAF bias.
So unfortunately, that's no points for There Are 4.5 Lights. Still, we're going to go to the next question for There Are 4 Lights.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give recognition for admitting that there was the potential for the animated series to sneak in there, though, because that's good thinking. So
I say let's give him the point.
I don't disagree, even though we're losing, but that's not my.
But the thing, well, you see, I originally wrote 3, and you changed the answer, so the answer's 4. So the answer's changed. It's an incorrect answer, isn't it?
If technically they didn't say the right answer. Normally I'd support giving
Animated
points,
character
but
is really humanoid, though.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh well, yeah. Ooh, damn it with you nerds. Now we're contemplating the special nature of patience.
Now, I am all for cat girls, therefore I suggest that they are humanoid.
Well, they walk upright on 2 legs. I call that humanoid.
Babies don't, are they not humanoid?
They don't walk upright on 2 legs, do they?
They did, that's bipedal.
So babies aren't humanoid. My goodness, Naomi.
Another bold claim.
We're making real science tonight.
Moving on to the next question.
What are we talking about?
Which Stargazer captain won the Battle of Maxia?
Oh,
Picard.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Well, wait a minute.
It's not the Federation don't call it the Battle of Maxia. It was just a skirmish.
That's what the Ferengi called it.
Yeah, and it was Picard.
Up with the Stargazer. And by the time he performs the, namesake Picard maneuver, he is in command of the Stargazer because his captain has died. So I believe it to be in command of the ship as the seat of Captain Picard on the Stargazer at the Battle of Maxia against Damon Mock's son.
Yeah, that is a good point. Picard isn't technically captain, but he is captaining the ship at that point.
Yeah.
Well, you are correct. It was Picard.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo! I mean, my chair's a little too tall for the Riker maneuver, but
Okay, let's give him the point.
Yay.
So far, 3-all. Well done. Somebody answer says, Springtime said, Jack is in love with Big Kitty, just saying.
That is a mutual relationship.
Gordon definitely has a very, very good point from the scientific there.
And you shagged them. Kurt did a lot of research. Actually, in the movie Star Trek V: The Final Frontier, which was written by William Shatner, it was originally on the planet Nimbus 3. There was this stripper, this Cajun stripper with 3 breasts. Originally written, Kirk was supposed to bag off with her, but he didn't. So I'm guessing they are compatible in this area.
Are you talking about Star Trek V? Life is but a dream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So wait, real quick, we're gonna make a connection here because, right, Gene was notoriously obsessed with 3 breasts. Even Deanna was intended to have them. But the actor who plays Sonia Gomez did indeed. She was cast otherwise to film Total Recall, and she is the 3-breasted sex worker that we see in that film. So there is a 3-breasted Star Trek connection. There you go.
As it's being pointed out in chat, Picard was the captain of the Stargazer at that point.
Right. Oh, he had
Oscar
already taken
Jason?
command?
He
Or
was the
just because-
captain.
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Good
of
to know.
course. He was the captain at that point. He took over from the previous captain during a different issue.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because they tried to
Yeah.
court-martial Picard for that.
Very
Mm.
good.
Okay, so next question, which I think is for there are 4.5 lights. What is the name of Earth's military in the 32nd century in Discovery Season 3?
What? That's our question, and they got who is the captain of the Stargazer? Come on. There's a
Well,
slight-
you know that if you've watched Discovery Season 3, I'll repeat the question. What is the name of Earth's military in the 32nd century in Discovery Season 3?
Yeah, I haven't watched past season 2, so I have no idea.
Season 3 the first half of Season 3 was pretty good. The second half is what let it down, unfortunately.
There were like 2 good episodes.
Oh, hush you.
The first 2. The second one was by far the best because Burnham wasn't in it until the very, very end.
Oh my goodness, everyone harping on about Burnham. There's nothing wrong with Burnham.
But there are many things wrong with how Burnham is written.
You know, it's probably something stupid like homeworld security.
Look, I watched the entire season. I'm drawing a blank, and I like Discovery. So just putting it out there, it's not necessarily something that sticks in the mind. And the logo was not great. That's what I mostly remember is like their logo was not great.
Yeah,
It's like,
I've actually
redesigned it.
I'm so glad you brought up the logo because Naomi, I'm going to share an image here because it's hilarious. This is not the logo of the group. I'm going to share the screen now for my tab. When the answer is given, there. That is Bolton Wanderers Football Club, and it has almost exactly the same
You're not
logo
wrong.
as
You're
this
absolutely
group.
not wrong. It's like they cribbed it. I mean, is this the American Space Force? Because, they took the Star Trek Delta.
Jordan Marcus says the Earth-Sidian Order. It was no.
Wait, so what happened to the Shields, by the way?
I don't know, Confederated Earth Defense Force or something like
So
that.
if we put our shields up, what happens? They have to answer it?
Yes,
Well,
they answer.
They do, but if my understanding of the game is correct, and it likely isn't, that means we change the order, and going into the double question round, we will be adversely impacted because we will only get first crack at 2 out of the 5 questions.
Unless they raise shields themselves.
Yeah, it's such a risk.
And then we can't beam between each other unless the script says we can.
But
I tell you what, T-Dowd.
It's like the reverse card in Uno.
My goodness,
T-Dowd. But if you raise shields, they get to answer, but you get the next question.
Because they said they didn't know.
Now,
well, maybe it might be good.
You were almost correct in your answer. Almost.
About the 5 questions?
No, the answer you just gave a moment ago to the question.
Oh, what did I say? Sort of Confederated Earth Defense Force?
You were very close.
Really? That hardly ever happens.
United Earth Defense Force?
Oh, that looks good. Sounds good. I'm trying to read Zoe's facial expression, but it's kind of like Collingwood weather. Just wait a second and it'll change.
I wouldn't read my expression because I'm reading the funny comments in the chat.
Maybe United Federation Earth Force, a Defense Force rather.
This is when they left the Federation, right? So they hate the Federation. So it's probably like anti-Federation defense.
Okay. The Federation fell apart because they couldn't travel at warp anymore.
Well, that's helpful. United Earth Defense Force.
That works for me.
Okay, we'll take that one out for a spin, see if it has any traction.
Very well. So that's the final answer. Let's bring up the answer. Well done. It was United Defence Force. They actually
Spins like
returned.
a sport drive.
I am flabbergasted.
Incredible.
Yeah, they actually returned to the previous title of United Earth as before the what existed before the Federation. So that was a nice little callback to Enterprise, I thought.
Well, aren't the Klingons? Isn't their military called Defense Force as well?
The Imperial Klingon Defense Force, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Well.
let's give them the point. Well done.
Awesome. Way to go, us.
And the next question is up for life.
I knew you could do it.
We're a team to be reckoned with, Cinnabon.
Heck yeah.
Not wrong, James.
Okay, next question.
Oh, I know. Sorry.
How many questions are left in this round?
All of them.
Enough. Okay, so
Oh, Jesus.
there are 4 lights. Who is the leader of the Kazon Nistrim?
I just want to take a moment and point out with this question that Cinnabunny, bruh, like no more complaint. Oh, it's what are they even color? They're called colors, right? Even the leader of the Kazons, they're factions.
Yeah, Maj
the houses of
Color, wasn't
Klingons,
it?
because basically they're Delta Klingons and not anything super new, and they look like that dude from the History Channel.
I think
By
you're
the way,
right
to
there.
answer the question, there are 2 more questions after this one for this round.
So their colors is their title, right?
No, they're Maj.
Maj. Maj Color.
Yeah, Color's his
the
name.
First one, right?
Yeah.
Because Kazon Nistrim is the first ones we meet.
Yeah, and he keeps coming back. He's the one that takes over the ship in basics.
Right.
Yeah, shall we go for that, Maj Color?
He's the one that he was the one that hooks up with Seska.
Yeah, who was rather interesting as a villain and should have come back more.
Right.
I also thought she was hotter. I actually thought she was hotter as a Cardassian than as a Bajoran personally.
Okay, just a point of order: Cardassians are default hotter than a lot of things.
True. Okay,
I would become a Cardassian scientist, is all I'm saying.
Marshall Color, well done.
Ooh. Do we get credit for not knowing his first name?
It doesn't.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
I
Marshall
didn't
Color.
even know he had a first name.
No bugger knows what his first name is.
Goodbye.
Okay, well done. So that's 4 points each. Springtime asks. Hold on. Springtime asks a question. How many times have Naomi and Admiral Brainy Specs been on the local news for illegal stuff? Trust me.
I know this one. I know it. Hold on.
We plead the 5th.
2, 3.
Can you do that in the UK?
Don't worry. Don't worry. The real hard
fault.
Don't worry. The real hard stuff with the leather, the chains, and the whips that never sees the light of day. So don't worry.
11.
Look, there's not an OnlyFans open enough for what gets going after Blue.
Oh, OnlyFans couldn't handle me and Jeff, could they, darling?
That's right.
Poor Jeff looks like he wishes a piano would fall on him.
Look, even the dark web shies away from this stuff, y'all. Is all I'm saying. It's limited access.
You know, the thing is, it's always the quiet ones.
Right? Are they so quiet? Really? Or do they just have good soundproofing?
Anyway, so let's bring the next question forward. Let's go to the next question. Which Next Generation episode was known as the Die Hard episode?
Would that be
Depends
Starship
on what you mean by Die Hard.
Is this the one where they find someone who's accidentally been discovered deceased on the holodeck during Holo Orgy?
No. This is the one with
Funnily enough, no.
Zoe, don't confuse your fan fiction with actual episodes of Star Trek.
Damn, I always do that.
Even though masks is a thing.
Wait,
that
whose
exists.
turn is it? Is it ours?
It is.
Yeah.
I think it's Starship Mine.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too.
Yeah.
Let's go to the planet, get together, have a few laughs. Anyway. Starship Mine, well done.
A surprisingly dark turn in that episode when they completely nerf Data's pal at the party.
Well, the thing is, every Star Trek show pretty much has had a Die Hard episode. DS9 season 2, Voyager had one, Enterprise had one as well.
Which
and
one
even
on DS9? You thinking Terran Nor, or which one else?
No, it was in Deep. It was actually in Deep Space Nine when the Bajoran militia took over the station, and the main cast had to sort of crawl through Jeffrey's tubes and right ho ho, right ho ho ho. I've got a phaser now and something. Anyway, yeah, but good, well done. Hello, Patrick Furlong. Good to see you.
Hello to Sir Patrick, and congratulations on winning the inaugural episode of Who Knows Who.
Yes.
Oh, is that Patrick? Nice to see you. To see you, nice Patrick.
Why is this not working? Oh, hello.
Because you're pressing all the buttons. That's why.
Don't do that.
Okay, so there are 4.5 lights. It's now got 5 points. Last question of the round, I think. Is it not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring it up.
If I did my math correctly.
Question. In the next generation, which class of starship would often ferry admirals and VIPs?
I believe, I'll ask my esteemed colleague here, I believe it's the Excelsior class on the grounds that they couldn't afford to make any new spaceships.
I would also agree with that, as we saw the beautiful, and I would say, as I have grown to come to love the model, the Excelsior class model, that you are correct, because, man, did we see that model often. And as you said, we didn't have a lot of chance to redress the Galaxy class more than 2 times we blew it up. 3 times if you count Generations. But yeah, other than the Reliant in the battle to retake DS9, I think the Excelsior is the most seen class outside of other things. So I'll go with Excelsior class as well.
Okay. Well, let's check your answer. See if you're correct.
Excelsior!
Excelsior class.
And if my grandmother had wheels, she wouldn't drag her ass when she walked, or whatever this guy says.
Now, be mindful. Young minds, fresh ideas.
I love the way he drops like 3 bolts on the console, and you hear the toilet flush. It's amazing. It's a great scene.
And he set
the Enterprise is perfect.
And he set the Federation back centuries just by dismantling the transport drive.
By the time they found him again, they had caught up.
Anyway,
why would you want that bucket of bolts?
That is the end of round 1.
That's a good question, John. Never played the Excelsior class.
That's round 1, and there are 4 lights, and there are 4.5 lights are tied with 5 points. So
well balanced, like all good things.
So now clearly I'm writing the questions far too easy here. So now I'm going to go to round 2.
Nah.
Round 2, yes.
Do we have to?
Well, I mean, we can skip straight to round 3.
No, we have to do round 2.
Yeah.
I never know what the rounds are anymore.
There are 3.
Well,
rounds.
I just sit where they tell me.
Round 2 is the
There are 5 rounds.
My goodness, can you stop interrupting, please? You're not going to go to round 2, but each team member gets to ask me a question. If I answer correctly, they lose a point. If I answer incorrectly or unable to answer, they gain a point. So, yes. So each one of you gets to ask me a question. Who will go first?
Cinnabon, would you like to go first? Do you have a question?
Absolutely not.
Burning on your tongue?
No way.
Okay, all right. So here's the rule, y'all. I'll just explain a thing or two. When I go to karaoke, if no one goes first, then I'll go first, but I pick Nickelback. This is the fate you've brought upon yourselves. However, my question is relevant to myself and simple enough. What is the registry number of the USS Constellation, the ship that Commodore Decker commands in the episode The Doomsday Machine?
USS Constellation is,
Indeed.
I believe, NCC 1017.
You are correct. You are
Oh.
correct. Absolutely.
Because it's the same as the Enterprise, just switched over.
Switched around. That's right.
It's almost as if they didn't have many different decals.
You watch yourself about kit bashing, okay? We'll have no kit bashing on kit bashing.
So unfortunately, that's a point lost to you.
Well, you know, I'm sorry it was such an easy question, but you know your stuff. What can I say? Oh, that's hard.
I'm so sorry.
Klingon battle music, jeez.
Okay, next question.
Well, I'll renew my question to Cinnabon. Do you want to go first? Do you want to ask your question first, or would you prefer I do?
Go ahead. I'm trying to look for a question.
Oh, no worries. I will ask a question provided to me by my and the show's good friend Gordon, and it goes like a little something like this. In the
hip,
deep...
hip, happy, you don't stop. Sorry, go on. I put it back to
No, finish what you were saying.
No, go on, please. Sorry.
Don't ask her to do that. We'll be here all day.
No, I want to see how far it goes. In the Deep Space Nine episode, Field of Fire, who was the first murder victim?
Oh, that's the one with Esri Dax, isn't it? And she calls forth one of her previous hosts, the murderer. And it was the Vulcan. They found out the Vulcan was the murderer, didn't they? And it was the young Asian ensign. Oh, bugger. What was his name? Ensign. That was his name. Ensign.
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 Ensign. I went to school with a person with the surname Ensign. It's a good thing they didn't go in the military.
Well, the theme, I know the theme song very well. It was a good theme song to that episode.
Is it a hip and a hop? No.
Oh, God. Indie Tiger says, Sci-Fi Review, the first victim was Asian Kyle. Oh, that's cool. Oh God, what was his name? Ensign something. Ensign, not Vorek.
So
I'm looking for questions.
Oh, I just thought you got bored and were just thumbing through a magazine.
No, but look what's the title is that's come up on the first page I opened. Blood Sugar Sex Magic.
That album is probably like 30 years old now, and that's not a cool thing.
You kids and your filthy.
So, who's waiting for a question? Who's waiting to ask a question?
Well, waiting for an answer to a question.
I know the episode well.
Well, there should be no problem.
I'll silence you.
Don't you just love how she wants to silence everyone?
Well, it's not like a.
She's not using the Charlie X thing where you just get, freaking no mouth.
I can't do that thing with my eyes. I can't do it with my eyes. That
where you stare real hard.
It's not as that. It widens them up really. So.
Oh yeah. God. I can do a lot of things with one of my eyes that people aren't comfortable with. So. Come on, Captain. Where's the answer?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to rush you.
I don't know. I know the episode well. I do. I just can't remember his name.
The
Ensign
answer was invented in Russia. According to Chekhov, everything was invented in Russia.
I know the reason why they all got murdered, and that's because they were smiling in all the photographs, and the Vulcan didn't like that.
Is there something on the bingo card that says explains the whole episode except for the answer? I put that on the original one because I love it when that happens. It's so educational.
Oh my goodness! You know what? I quit the show. The show is yours. Happy?
What?
Yeah,
What?
you and your.
Somebody's a bit touchy.
What's the answer?
The answer is Ensign Hector Hilario.
I believe he was a lieutenant.
Was he? I thought it was an ensign.
That's cool.
According to Memory Alpha, he was a lieutenant. Now,
Oh yeah, posthumous probably promotion. Yeah.
Well, give him the point.
And
Classic Trek retcon.
Captain Dowd, you are correct. That is a block on tonight's bingo card.
I'm glad it survived from the original I wrote. A good classic.
That's amazing.
I don't need this abuse, guys. You know,
It's not abuse. I think it's. I love
You're
that.
picking on
It's
me.
one of my favorite things.
No, this is
you live for it.
Ribbing.
Come on.
I do
Ribbing
not
out of love.
I'm not a masochist.
It's a good ribbing like a Bajorn knows.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I thought. He's fresh out of the academy as an ensign.
Yeah, but as T-Dowd, he probably got upped as a posthumous. You know,
Yeah. As
that,
you
that,
do.
that ups the pension benefit to his family from Starfleet, which is probably nothing since there's no money. So
I just looked at the character's page, and he's a lieutenant junior grade.
Oh, ensign by another name.
yeah, Naomi always has a nice glow. I'm not trying to curry favor with the host. I'm just saying.
Lieutenant Junior Grade is basically just an ensign who doesn't have to share their room.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
They get a head in a private bed. But they don't get the 3 shells. They still have to use TP. Replicated.
Gordon says that they toast him as Lieutenant Hector Hilario.
Oh, sorry, Gordon. I must have misread your text. Then, my bad.
Okay. Anyway,
I say it's a point for them.
Is it our side now?
It's your side.
It
now,
is.
Yeah.
You got something, Zoe?
Yep.
Right on.
Who was Kayless's first wife?
This is less.
Oh yeah, you did say Lieutenant.
It's not Mrs. Less, and it's not Less is more.
Unknown, little known fact: Klingon women actually own their husbands, but they just don't like fighting. So,
Okay, before I answer this question, Jeff, can you check if the name of Kayless's wife was ever mentioned on screen?
It was.
Many times.
I already reviewed it.
Candy.
Candy girl.
And no, before you say it, his wife was not called Batleth.
It was Bethless. We all know it was Bethless.
He's an old bat, Les.
Elizabeth.
I'll ask Siri. Hey Siri, answer me. I don't answer me anymore.
Siri will not help you cheat.
You are getting. Everyone is just against you.
Thomas Fox says the answer is Naomi.
Ouch.
Well, Gordon says it's Karen.
Karen from Human Resources.
We all know. We
Not
all know a
my
little more
instructor
than
says
the
it's Gaymore.
male Klingon anatomy now. So you know.
Personally, I reckon it was Waxana Troy when she travelled back in time and met Kayla. She annoyed him into submission.
Wow.
Mr. Lone?
Mr. Home.
Mr. Home, that's right. He plays the really tall alien in Men in Black too. That carries the galaxy.
I don't know. I do not know the name of Kayless's wife. I'm sorry.
You don't know the name? Are you giving up?
I am giving up.
It's
So-
Lucara.
Who?
Lucara. Mentioned
That's a
in
weird-
lots and lots of episodes of Deep Space Nine, and part
Weird name.
of the marriage ceremony as well.
The only one that's close to that name is Linkara, and he does a YouTube channel about comic books. So,
He also does Power Rangers.
oh God.
But
Yeah.
So
Lucara
I'm gonna
was a middle
I'm gonna
name, I
ruin
think.
something for you here real quick, okay, everyone? Just real quick. You're welcome for the earworm. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
No. The turtles
did it.
cannot be destroyed in that way.
Saban did it on purpose. Yep.
Heroes
No,
with
no,
a power
purpose.
sword.
Yep.
Power
They did it on
Rangers.
purpose.
Okay. What did it say? Springtime? Is it true that Admiral Brain Specs safe from Captain Naomi or Zoe? What?
If that
Everyone is
if
safe.
that's true, is Admiral
Oh.
Brain safe from Captain?
No one is
Naomi?
safe. No one is safe from Naomi.
Naomi's grasp goes very long.
No one expects
Indeed.
the Spanish Inquisition either, but here we are.
Yes, the long arm of the Trek.
Now, Nene, we have to give a point to there are 4 lights.
We do, yes.
All right. Now, is it T-Dowd's? He's the only one on the hook for a question, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's Cinnabon.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, God dang it. I thought I had a question, but whatever.
You probably had 3 questions, all of which the answers were just said in all of this discussion.
No, I had one, but now I'm coming up with 2 answers, but whatever. We're just gonna go with it. What is the registry number of the USS Saratoga from Star Trek 4?
Jeez.
Wow.
I'm glad I'm on your team. Oof.
It was NCC. Began with a number.
Very good.
That's
Begins
eerie.
with a number.
Funny enough, it was also this. It was also the same. It wasn't the same ship. No, Saratoga.
Mm-hmm. Benjamin Sisko served on the Saratoga.
All right, sorry, I was getting confused. Yes, it was the same ship that Benjamin Sisko served on.
She saw it with me.
Well, I did find an answer, Cinnabon, so we'll see if we match up.
All right.
Yeah. That gets sneaky when they don't add an A to the registry because that's completely.
And I'd be
illegal.
interested in knowing what your other answer is.
I'll tell you both.
I think it was a 1.8 model, wasn't it? It was 1.8. NCC 1.8.
I like Professor Brown
Miranda.
Spex's answer.
She's in Miranda class.
NCC 0000.00 because someone forgot to set the number.
NCC
And it's
1.8.
just flashing on top.
NCC 1.8. NCC 1864.
Welcome to the Reliant.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
No. Okay. The answers I have is from Memory Alpha 1887 and from StarTrek.com 1937.
I knew it began with a 1.8.
1864 is the Reliant.
What was the second one, Cinnabon?
1937. It's from StarTrek.com/database article/Saratoga.
Oh, 1864 was the Reliant. I probably got confused because they're both Miranda
Yep.
class.
Both Miranda classes. Yep.
Yeah, that's why I got confused there. Okay. Well,
Easy
give
enough.
I'm just looking up some information, and on the Memory Alpha article, it does mention the other registry as well.
Okay. So I didn't look at the article. I was looking at
Are they
pictures.
expected to be the same?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Patience.
At the end of round 2, There are 4.5 lights is in the lead with 7 points, and just behind them with 5 points is There Are 4 Lights.
I would
So-
argue that there are 7 points for There Are 4 Lights, but that's just me.
That's what I said, 7 points.
Oh wait, yeah, 4.5 lights. Yeah. I'm arguing the other.
There are 4.5 lights with 7 points.
Or is that
Okay,
4.5
Goldman-
points
Go-
for
okay,
7
Goldman
lights?
I had a bonus question for you if you just want to take a chance on the answer for it not to count.
I think we're going to move into the next round. The next round is the writer round. That's where we will show a pixelated image of either a person, a starship, or a piece of technology, and the teams have to try and guess who or what they are.
I was
So-
not looking forward to this round.
Admiral Brain, will you please present the first image?
Who's this
Who-
for?
Well, see, that's the tricky bit because
Yeah, you two switched.
yeah, when Cinnabon and I were deciding who to go, Dan jumped in. So
I would say it's your turn,
We
Tito.
flip a coin.
It should.
No.
It really should be your turn.
Okay, fine.
I see a lot of biases going on here, but all right. It's your turn. Who is this?
That's a who.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like
Yes,
a
it is.
Minecraft scene.
It's Hubert.
I have no idea, man. I'm
It's
gonna
a
guess
little-
it's probably like a Kardashian because of the hair
Hold on.
from like
I
a profile.
like to look at it on my phone,
Like,
but
so stupid.
well, it's a female.
Hmm.
I'm just okay there. My phone is
say
delayed
someone
from
dark
the,
hair,
I can see these better
obviously.
on my phone. Somebody with a white top.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. It could be Lita. It could be Balana. It could be. Well, now I'm just naming people, ladies. Someone that wore a white top.
Nice one, Gorilla.
Oh, remember that alien chick from TNG when they went to look for the relic thing, the chase? And they
Vash?
thought
Oh,
at the end it was like that shapeshifter lady that was wearing.
yeah, the not the originator, the
Progenitor.
that's it.
It'll come back in Star Trek Online. It was quite an interesting storyline, that one.
And
I
then,
don't know. It's not. I don't know. I keep getting Lita vibes, but I
the
don't know
lady
why.
that Tom Paris is, when he killed that dude, she was wearing all white. I'm just trying to think of people that were wearing all white.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's someone a little more significant, like regular cast sort of thing.
Yeah, it would make sense. Huh? Balana right after Caretaker. She was in the-
Yeah, I'm kind of getting Balana vibes too. I know it's not Lol because she only had the one dress. Well, what do you reckon? Do you want to say Balana?
Sure.
Or no,
Yeah.
what was the one? Sorry, is that what
Sorry.
you said? I'm blanking already. A memory is a horrible thing to lose.
Hello, Tez. Good to see you. Thank you for coming to the channel. Hope you're having a good time.
Hi, Tez.
Ohio.
Greetings.
Should be so. Yeah. I plead the fifth.
Could it be so? Oh, this is tricky. I know I'm going to kick myself when it's revealed.
Don't do that. Let someone else do it.
Yeah, let me kick you for a little bit. You've been doing it to me all night.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Balana in a cave.
Okay, let's go with Balana.
We all want to
Inventor
go with
of the
Solana.
skeletal lock.
Jeff, if you'd like to show them the correct answer.
It was
Oh!
Peter. I'd recognize those anywhere.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
He's
quick bit.
clearly mentioning eyes.
Well, it was a
Quick
good
bit of
line.
Of course.
It was a good line by Goldemar when he was arresting Lita, Rom, Kira, and Jake. Who says, "Why?
Oh,
we'll
you're-
just have a little interrogation. You've got nothing to hide." And then looks at Lita's presser. You certainly don't.
You certainly don't.
So, real quick, humble brag. There's a selfie of myself with Chase on her camera roll. So there's that.
Cool.
I got to hang out with her at Mission Chicago, and we have a mutual friend. So she took the selfie to make said mutual friend jealous that Chase met me first. So
Nice.
yeah, no, it was pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Okay, next image, please. There are 4 lights.
Here we go.
Oh, sorry. That's not what I wanted to do.
Almost had it.
Who
Wow,
is this?
that's Boing
What
Boing.
the hell?
That's Boing Boing on the Titan.
Yeah.
It's like someone from Bart Simpson.
It looks like
Damn it.
someone's being phasered in the face. Either that, or either that, or it's what we agreed to not show from our after party.
Right. I am very feeling that it is Brad Boimler serving on the Titan, or perhaps his clone Brad Boimler serving on the Titan.
Yeah, it's definitely Boimler.
Okay.
The
But he's in
purple
the
hair
class.
gives it away.
Well, let's have a look, shall we? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boing Boing.
it was Boimler. Of course,
The Boimler
this was
maneuver
not,
performed live on stage
Yeah.
in Mission Chicago.
of course, this was not the original picture I sent the professor to use for this round, but he was
Oh
adamant.
no, it wasn't
Were
the.
we gonna do the Boimler maneuver?
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, that would have to stay pixelated. You wouldn't be able to
Right.
unpixelate.
Yeah, it's definitely my Boimler.
Naomi,
Wow.
I'll drop you a picture later in chat.
Anyway, something wrong here. Okay, so let's give him the point.
Points.
Points, sorry.
Anytime we can call out Lower Decks, I'm on board.
I actually enjoy it. Lower Decks has grown on me, actually, since.
Lower Decks is hilarious.
I didn't like it at first because I don't know. It somehow, as a comedy, I thought it didn't work, but it has grown on
The
me.
first episode does not sell what you're going to get. The first episode is absolute chaos and frenetic energy that really isn't the tone the rest of that first season sets, and then you end up at the end with a really great story. That's my
Yeah.
spoiler-free review of the first
And
season. of Lower Decks.
some of Lower Decks actually has some of the most Star Trek-y plots for a long time. Like that one where they have to dismantle the ship to make it light enough so that they can go and rescue people. That's a great episode.
Yep.
And tests,
Okay.
yeah, I never even thought to promoting the group. I'm sorry, but yes, we will.
Now, at the end of round 3, there are 4 lights. I'm now in the lead by 1 point. And just behind them with 7 points, there are 4.5 lights.
Wait, that was worth 3 points?
Yep.
Yes.
It was.
Oh my god.
3 points. But don't worry, it's still anyone's round. So now we're going to go into round 4. Round 4 consists of 5 questions. Each question requires 2 answers. If a team can only provide 1 answer or no answers, the question will then be posed to the other team, and they have a chance to win some extra points. Okay, so let's bring up the first question, shall we? And this one is for, there are 4.5 lights. In Deep Space Nine's Wrongs Darker Than Death or Night, what did Kira use to travel back in time to interact with her mother, and what name did she use to disguise her identity?
Come on, we all know the answer to this. She didn't use anything to travel back in time. She just happened to be jogging for her health and to keep fit, and happened to go faster than 88 miles per hour.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You thought I was going to answer the question there.
Plenty of room on the promenade. Plenty of room on the promenade.
If I had a shilling for every time that happened to me. Well, I'm going to assume she used the orb of time.
I have no idea.
And I forget what she called herself. Nana Muscuri? No, her real name's Nana, isn't it? Nana. Oh,
She was married to Siddiq El Fadir for a while, wasn't she?
Patty?
Gordon says a phone box.
Or it may be a different orb, like the orb of discovery or the orb of truth or something like that.
The orb of plot.
The orb of circular.
Thank you, Random Menace, for your support. If you want to support the channel, please use the PayPal link that Random Menace has been so kind to provide in the chats. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe.
I have no idea on either question.
Okay. Yeah, I can't think of the name. Neris? Oh, no, that's her surname. No, her first name. Oh, there's Bajoran names. Well, do you feel comfortable saying the Orb of Time for the first one?
Sure.
And then maybe Brittany for the second?
Sounds good. It's a strong Bajoran name.
The Orb of Time and Brittany.
Let's bring it. Okay, well.
Jadzia. Oh, my goodness. Indie Tiger. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to Question of Trek After Dark.
Well, those are very powerful orbs.
I've heard they were a bit spotty, honestly.
Well, they managed to enthrall Worf, so they must be pretty powerful orbs.
Worf may be the worst space dad ever, but he has great taste in his partner choices.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can guarantee you the first half. One answer is correct. It was the Orb of Time. However, the other answer is not. So
it wasn't Brittany.
No. So with that, we're going to pose the question to the other team, and they have a chance to earn a point. In Deep Space Nine, wrong darker than night than death or night. What name did she use to disguise herself?
Zoe, I'll defer to you because my choice, of course, is just to offer correction to T-Down and the fact that it would be Tanny Bree in proper Bajoran naming convention instead of Brittany. So, that's that. But that's all I got. It's just that grammatical correction. So, Zoe, if you know better, please sound off.
I know that when Odo, Garrick, Sisko, and Jadzia all went back in time via the Great Link, so not really back in time, but part of a mass hallucination, Dax used the name Lita to disguise herself, but I'm not sure about Kira.
I think she called herself Goldukat.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kira just called herself Nerys.
I actually think you're correct in that we've overthought this because it would make sense but Nerys was already her daughter, but that would be a sweet way to make a connection. So I support that answer.
I'm going to say Nerys because I don't know.
Or Neris in Wales.
Okay. If that's your final answer, let's bring up the answers, shall we?
Lumoral.
Luma.
I don't know that name. That wouldn't have come to me if you'd given me all
That did
night to
not.
think about it.
So,
You could have
unfortunately,
threatened to take away access to Star Trek Forever if I didn't know the answer to that, and I still wouldn't have been able to give you anything other than
only 1 point gets awarded, and that is to there are 4.5 lights. So now you're both on a tie again with 8 points.
It's a zero-sum game all over again.
Mm. So the next question is then for there are 4 lights, and let's bring up the question, shall we? What was the name of Bashir's first patient? Sorry.
Her patient.
Our question is we did discuss it. Who did Dr. Bashir say was his first patient, and who currently owns that patient?
Right.
His first patient was his teddy
Teddy
bear,
bear. Right.
and it's owned by Lita.
But what's the teddy bear's name?
It's an interesting Persian name, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, dang. Yeah. I like that story too because I miss some of my cuddly stuffs, but I just can't pull a name.
I have to admit, I like the story as well because it kind of resonates with me. My childhood cuddly toy is actually in the corner of my office over there.
I have the Playmates Enterprise I bought for myself for my birthday in 1993, so there's that.
Wow.
Yeah, it still works too. But that's not the answer to this question.
Is that not something like Matahari or something like that?
No, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I support where you come from, but I don't think that's close. But we can say
it's a reasonably long name, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, we know we can get it half right, and we can just take the lump and keep it at 0.
Could do.
Yeah.
Shall we do that?
Yeah, let's just play strategically there.
Okay, we're going to say it's Lita has the bear, and the first patient was his childhood teddy bear.
I should have. Yeah, I suppose we can give you both points for that.
Yes,
we have the name.
I never actually asked for the name. I said who, and
oh,
that's my fault.
Yeah.
And no, actually,
I would
did a little research on this afterward. Who currently has him? It's actually Dr. Bashir.
Julian has Kukalaka.
Oh, right, because she went with Rom. Damn.
Did he break into? Oh no, yeah, he broke into a
well, he totally re-gifted himself, didn't he?
Yeah. He had Jake and Nog do it as one of his.
Yes.
They were doing that great river of that great material continuum or whatever.
That's it. Yes, so Bashir has it. Oh my goodness.
See, there you go. Well, throw the whole damn question.
So we stole it because we knew it plus the name. So yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys should get the points.
Oh, Jeff, what did we do?
Well, I say they both get 2 points.
Yeah, go on.
Yay!
Keep it even.
But it is actually Dr. Bashir that has him.
Yeah, right. I forgot about that.
It is an interesting.
This is not my episode. I swear, this is not my episode. Really isn't. I'm making complete mistakes with the questions here.
Okay.
And I admit I am not on my game this week either.
At least you remember to load the questions.
That was funny. That was so funny.
Well, you know who I blame for that.
No, we were on Friday. We were on the Who's Who.
I know, and I blame you.
Why is me? She didn't have a question for the letter U. Wasn't my fault.
I thought it was a V, to be honest. I didn't know it was a U.
Forgot to.
It looked like a V to me. I watched the episode.
Okay. Next question. This one is for their 4.5 lights. Okay. What hot beverage do Cardassians drink in the morning, and what is their favorite spirit?
Okay.
Nara is their favorite spirit.
Kanar is the drink.
I
They're not
think
the ones that drink
juice.
hot fish juice, is it? Oh no, that's
Yeah, fish
Romulan.
juice. Warm fish juice.
Well, when Darwin was stranded, was he stranded with Cardassians?
Humans, right?
No, he was as a human, but I remember him complaining that in the morning they drank hot fish juice because he was so pleased to have Ractagino after
Right.
so
Yeah.
long a
Yeah.
time. But was that Cardassian? Oh yeah, because I guess he was on the wrong side of the DMZ. Okay, shall we say that? Hot fish juice in the morning and Kanar at night?
Yep. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's see what we have.
Sweet. Nice job.
Nicely done, Cinnabon.
Props
Well
on
done.
that.
Okay, next question. I think, is this not the last one now? One more question?
You tell me.
No.
I believe it is the last
That
one.
was I thought that was
think
the third question you just
If
asked.
there are 5, then
There are
this
two.
would be
There
the
are two
penultimate.
more.
Two
No.
more. Okay.
There
This
are
one is-
5 questions.
Next question
Two
is
more.
for there are 4 lights. Which 2 actresses played the Borg Queen in Picard season 2?
Oof.
Oh, come
Ooh.
on!
I know-
You know I don't know names.
Well, I know
Oh,
that
names.
Alex Krieg returned for the finale, so it's the same actor who played them in.
That's no Picard.
No, Picard was the third. Is a third actor to play
That's
the
right.
Queen. So
Yeah.
Alex Krieg played the
Which-
Queen in
wonderful.
No.
First Contact.
2 actresses played the Borg Queen in Picard because, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen Series 2 of Picard, the Borg
Oh,
Queen
you're
takes
right.
over the Doctor.
No, you're right. I am completely off the mark. I'm thinking otherwise. You are correct in that it would be whoever played her first, and then Alison Pill.
Yeah.
So I can't name the actor who played the first iteration. They were fantastic. She was
They were.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, she made the Borg
as a-
scary again.
As was Allison. No shade at all to Alison Pill, but sorry, I completely misunderstood the question. You're absolutely right.
That section where she's crawling around the floor and then they start merging what they're saying when they're being asked to
That's
who's
intense.
speaking. Oh, so good.
So intense.
Alexa and Siri.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Lex,
we
no,
know
nice
that
to
it
see
is
you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, hi Lex.
Alison Pill is half the answer.
Greetings, Lex. Welcome.
Oh, what was the woman's name? Naomi, why do you do this to me?
Because I love you.
She rocked.
You have a
don't
funny way of
mean-
saying it.
Well, she just said I love you. That sounded pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it's Alison Bell and the other woman.
Yeah, Alison Pill and
Yeah.
that great other actor. Gosh, that's a shame that I don't know their name too. I feel bad.
I'm terrible at names. This is why she does it. This is why she aims at me. Can we raise shields?
No, there
Very
are no
nice.
shields in this round because
They're all
if
their
you
shields. Shields are down. They've got our prefix
There's
code.
de facto shields, I think.
Shields are
The
down. The
Mutara
Borg are
Nebula.
going to get in, man. Come on.
This is the Mutara Nebula all over again. They got the prefix code. All right, so
if we
take
don't-
we'll take halfsies.
Yeah, if we don't know the answer, I'm going to have to say Alison Bill and Dame Judi Dench.
Well, actually, you know what? I think you deserve a hint because I did give the other team a hint in an earlier round.
All right.
I'm going to do my best to give you a hint if I can.
If you say it's the hint, it's not Alice Krieg, then we're going to be a bit upset.
Okay. The sun will
Unless
come
you're
out tomorrow. Tomorrow, the sun will come out tomorrow. That's the only clue I'm going to give you.
Annie something?
Any, it starts, last name starts with an H. I want to say something like Ann Hirsch, but I don't think that's correct.
Oh, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Let's use it. Let's go with it.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, Allison Pill and Ann Hirsch.
And Hirsch.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely got Alison Pill right.
Yeah. Scott Pilgrim saves the world, y'all.
Unfortunately, the other answer is incorrect. I'm sorry.
No, we took our chances. I regret nothing.
Okay. There are 4.5 lights.
Oh, it's a German sort of a name, like.
Two actors have played the Ball Queen Picard season 2. Now, Alison Pill has been named one, which is correct. Who was the other?
Annie Herschling. Darn it, I remember reading when they announced it. And what I will say is I don't think she did a great job of the Borg Queen, but I think Alison Pill did a superb job of imitating the actress. The actress to me seemed like she was on Housewives or something.
That's awesome, Lex. I hope she's enjoying it.
What?
Lex says his wife is now watching the episode of A Question Trek that he was on.
That was a good episode. I enjoyed that one.
It was fun.
Which one?
They're all fun.
The last episode that we did.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm going to say like Wershing or
I think you're right. It was like Wershing something.
Okay.
Do you know if it was Wershing or Wershling? Worsening. My chances are worsening.
Yeah, exactly. Worsening.
Okay, Annie Wershing then.
You are correct, both of you. Bill and Annie Wershing were the two Borg Queens.
Oh my god! That's two I've completely.
Gosh, we were so close.
Bumbled into. That's amazing. That's hilarious.
And now to our final question. There are 4.5 lights. In the Voyager episode Initiations, Chakotay and a Kazon boy escaped from a Kazon ship. What was the name of the Kazon boy and which actor played him?
It was Aaron Eisenberg.
Car.
Yeah.
Because I made a question like this before for this erstwhile show. So although it changes later because he earns his name.
Earns his wings.
Yeah,
you make him sound like a paratrooper. Only paratroopers earn their wings.
No, it's like an angel. You're dressed as an angel. He was like an angel and earned his wings. Or is that Halo? Anyway, yeah, Aaron Eisenberg and Carr.
Sounds good.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
That's what I'm thinking of. What's that film? It's like a.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Is that a Christmas film?
Yeah.
It was actually released in the summer, but it's often shown at Christmas. But it only focuses on Christmas at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Wizard of Oz, they always used to play it at Christmas time.
Carr and Aaron Eisenberg. Well done.
And he became Cardoon at the end. That's right.
So at the end
no.
There are 4.5 lights. Is in the lead with 15 points, and behind them with 11 points there are 4 lights. Now there's still a chance.
Right. Before we go on, I've just got to say I haven't got a pen with me. If this is the countdown round, so could I just run off and get a pen, please? Sorry.
See, I always type them on notes on my phone.
Here's one.
What do we have to do? What do I need to be prepared for?
Send it through.
I'll be back.
Well, I'm going to go get a drink of water.
Is that to write with? No.
I need something to write with.
Well, if you can't, or if you've got a tablet, you can use your notes on your tablet. I always use this.
All right, I got my phone handy. I got a computer. I got whatever I need. So, It's fine. Well, hold on.
Cinnabon, do you understand this round?
No.
Okay, so
Wait. Everybody can see it.
You and me both, Cinnabon.
so you get to pick 12 letters, and they'll come up random letters. You can pick a vowel or a consonant, and you'll get a random consonant or random vowel, and then you have to make a Star Trek word out of those letters that you get.
Oh, so it's like
You don't
bottle.
know what letters. You don't know what letters you're going to get because it's random.
You just pick vowels.
But you can
and
pick the
consonants.
number of consonants and number of vowels that you pick.
It's
Sorry
like
about
Wheel of Fortune plus Scrabble.
Something like that.
It's like countdown plus countdown.
It's Boggle.
Shrek.
It's basically
Boggle.
Boggle.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But
Maybe
I
he
don't,
was
I don't
the
get the. You get to pick the consonants and vowels. What?
You'd
Okay,
say, I'd like
so-
2 vowels and a consonant and 2 and then you don't get to choose which ones come up. They come up and you have to deal with it. And then you, using the word, the letters
Oh, so
rather.
that's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune part where you get putting letters up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But it's not we have to make the word.
Right.
It's not guessing a word. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Are we all ready?
Yes.
Sure.
Has pen will travel.
Okay. Then everyone, let's begin the round 5, the countdown round.
I've got my
This is-
pad.
Now, in this round, we will present a board where each team will get to ask for 12 letters consisting of vowels and consonants in any order that they wish, and from which they then have to compose a word, the longest word possible, which is then Trek related. So let's bring up the board.
And
Oh wait,
this
can
is
you
for
use letters more than once?
No.
No, we take what we're given. And
Yeah, you can only use the letters once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which team goes first?
I
does.
believe.
Should be us,
Yeah,
shouldn't it?
yours. Yeah. There are 4 lights goes first.
Oh my gracious.
Okay. In that case, could we have a consonant, a vowel, 2 consonants, a vowel, a wimbo, another vowel, a consonant,
Oh.
a vowel, 2 consonants, a vowel, and a consonant.
All right.
Okay.
This is just them, right? I don't have to make words right now, right?
That's right.
Correct.
Okay.
Some of us do it just for fun and practice.
Oh my God.
Didn't get much on this one, unfortunately.
7
Yeah.
letters.
Okay.
7 letters,
Wow.
really?
Nice one.
Okay, well
What
done.
did you get, Zoe?
Miranda.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh.
Very good.
Let
That's
me be the first.
that's
to
perfect,
congratulate
too.
you.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's terrific. That's
Yeah.
terrific.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a whole bunch of words, but no 7-letter word. The longest I got was a 5-letter word, 2 5-letter words, which was drain and dream.
Yeah,
I got
that's what I
Dream.
got.
Also, Warden, Ward, and
Yep, I got
Weird.
Ward. Yeah.
There's also
Yeah.
war and ward.
Yep.
And what did your teammate get?
So I got, let's see, the longest I got was 4. And that was Ward and Where.
What was it? I'm sorry.
Ward and Where.
Ward.
Yeah, WARD.
Oh.
And Where.
Simon Higgins, Denarian. Well done.
Oof, that is a good one.
That's-
What's that? What's Denarian?
I think
Isn't
it's.
that,
Sorry, go on, Zoe.
isn't that the species of Dr. Flox?
No,
Denarian.
Denoblian.
Denobian, yeah.
Denobulan.
Denarian. Isn't that one of the Roman species from the original series?
Niner.
Oh, that's good too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, dang.
Niner. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 9. Didn't see Niner.
Gorilla's got Meridian. Well done.
Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah.
I like that episode too. If it was an episode, I like the episode it was in.
Yeah, that's the isn't that the planet that keeps going into subspace?
Yes.
Something
Yeah,
like
like
that,
Brigadoon. Yeah.
Okay, well, since the longest word was a 7-letter word, we'll give them 7 points.
Yeah, we've got our work cut out, Cinnabon.
Well done. So
You've
there
got-
are.
you've-
Word. So we're all right.
yeah, you don't have your work cooking out. You've got to get 4 letters and then you win.
Yeah, but who knows? The next one might only be 3 letters, so you never know. Okay, let's bring back the board.
All you need is a board that says fart and you're all done.
Oh dear.
Okay.
We haven't legalized that word in Canada.
I'll let the captain pick.
Oh, Cinnabon, do you want to pick? By all
No,
means,
go ahead,
my
Captain.
guess.
Go for
Right.
it.
Okay. 2 consonants, please. A vowel. Another vowel. 2 consonants. A vowel. Another vowel. Consonant. Consonant. I'm trying to get my own name. Vowel,
A vowel, you said?
please. Yes. Consonant. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're good. I have a 5-letter word, so we win.
Not to be pushy, but does it have to do with Star Trek at all?
It sure does.
They're a bit picky on that.
Oh yes, seeing this is a Star Trek-based game show, you think we would be a little bit.
Wait, what? I thought this was Space 1999. Is that why I'm losing?
I got my
I thought
word
this
and I
was-
completely froze up. I can't think of anything else.
Getting quite a few in this one.
I've already got 2 so far.
And Thomas says to Cinnabon, bet it all, bet it all.
I've got 2 letters in it. Yeah. My longest one is 5 letters.
I literally made one word that I can associate with Trek. I'm sorry, I failed us.
Well, if as you say it's 5, then is it failure or is it winning the day?
I think it's gonna win.
Okay. Well, by all means, because I could find words for other shows, but not Trek for sad reasons. What's your 5 letter word?
Drake.
Drake?
Say again.
Drake.
Oh.
The ship that Riker's friend was in command of.
Nice.
That wanted to know what his ship was.
Well done.
And it was a lollipop.
Yeah, there goes gorillas with the actual answer.
Well, I've got a 6-letter word. Trader.
I've got good one, yeah. I've got a 7-letter
What was
word.
it? Trader?
Yep, trader.
It's not
As
bad.
in Yankee trader.
I've got a 7-letter word here. Trekker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice double K. That's very good.
That is very good.
Trader. See, I was overthinking it. I was trying to think of 2 Star Trek words.
T-Dowd, did you get anything?
Well, nothing that hasn't already been said.
Okay. I got Ducat.
Oh, good for you.
Radu.
Radu. What's that one?
He was the leader of the planet that had the cloak around it in Next Gen Season 1.
Oh, the one that
The one
kidnapped
where
the
they
kid.
took the kids
Uh,
on the Enterprise.
The cradle will fall or something like that, or whatever that
I
one
got he's dead, Jim.
was.
Dead.
Yeah, I got dead.
And don't forget the most important word, Trek itself is in there.
Yeah.
Trek is in there, obviously.
Yeah, I've always sucked at Boggle, so I'm not sure.
It's tricky because even just the order of presentation can be very prejudicial.
There are just too many A's.
Too many A's?
Yes. And well, there are too many A's.
Yeah, it does throw one off, I suppose. But yeah, so what was your longest word?
It was 5, wasn't it? 5 letters?
Yep, that was my word. Yeah.
Yeah, Drake. A triumph, by the way.
So you get 5 points. Okay.
That's it then.
I feel bad it wasn't more impressive though.
That's a close game, actually. There are 4.5 fights. Wins the game with 20 points, and and with only 18 points, there are 4 lights.
That hurts.
That's hard.
That hurts. That's particularly personal.
Twist the knife, why don't you?
There are 4.5 lights wins. Well done. Well, thank you all for coming tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not yet subscribed to the channel. And also thank you to our 2 guests, Dan Decker and Cinnabon, for coming on the show. My 2 awesome yet very sometimes cheeky captains, Zoe Kurt Robinson and T. Dowd. And of course, our lovely, wonderful scorekeeper and referee, Admiral Brainy Specs.
Before we go, shouldn't we check whether anyone got Riker?
Oh,
dang.
Did anyone actually get Riker today?
No.
don't think anyone did, but we had a fair amount of possibilities. I mean, we have a
Yeah, a fair number. Well, can you do a row or a diagonal, or do you have to fill the whole thing?
You're
I think
supposed to
I
fill
can
the whole thing and then shout
that
writer.
wasn't. Well,
What
I
is
made
that?
it, and I thought you could just do rows and things.
Oh,
I
fair
didn't
enough.
know you had to fill it. I didn't know you had to fill it. I only
Yeah,
know
actual
that
bingo is just putting something in each square so you can claim a letter.
Yeah.
Well, having been raised by grandparents, I know a fair bit about the bingo. And sometimes
Okay.
it's four corners, sometimes it's side to side, sometimes it's all around. X. You can do lots of things.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, again, thank you all for coming, and we'll see you all next week for another awesome episode of A Question of Trek. Have a good night.
I
Bye.
do like that.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Live long and prosper.
Mind how you